Hello! This video is where I'm going to be taking some of my pre-existing kind of human OCs and drawing them as if they were Sonic characters. So this first OC that I'm drawing is my OC Mochi. If you want to know like in depth about her, I actually have a video up. It is old, so the art isn't super good on it anymore, but the info about her is still solid. So if you want to learn about Mochi, the video link will be in the description. So yeah, I had this idea a while ago when I wanted to make a Sonic OC, like a main OC, where I just took my persona Star and drew her as a Sonic character. And then I was like, what if I did this for the rest of my OCs, and while I'm at it, what if I just made it into a YouTube series? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited to do this, and I'm having so much fun already. So yeah, I'm doing 2 characters, and yeah, I actually have videos up for both of them if you want to learn about like their personality and everything. So both of those videos will be in the description. So yeah, so I decided that these forms of my OCs are going to be canon to my universe for my OCs. I wonder how many times I'm gonna say OCs, but yeah, this version of them is canon, and I guess it's like an AU of my universe. So I don't know, it's just something fun for myself. I was kind of iffy about how this drawing was turning out at first, and I kept having to turn on like layers to imagine what it would look like at the end, and I think it partly was just because I was staring at it for too long at first, because I definitely, for the first, I think 2 drawing sessions for this, I was staring at it for really long periods of time, like I was just working at it for like hours. Overall, these 2 drawings that I've made together took about 7 hours for both of them, which is kind of a lot, but at the same time maybe I'm just underestimating how long it usually takes me to draw something. So I don't know, but yeah. Back to what I was saying. At first I didn't like how this drawing was looking, but now that it's like over and I took a break from looking at it for a little while, I definitely can say that I really like how it looks. I do still feel a little bit off about like that muzzle area. Just something about that, whenever I look at it, it seems a little bit off, like there should be more fluff there or something. But overall, I'm really happy with it, especially the rendering and the eyes. I really like it. So yeah, and I tend to have this all the time. I have this like hair shading dilemma where suddenly I'm not happy with how I shade hair anymore, and I want to switch stuff up, but I don't know how. Like, I don't know what I want, and I just mess around. So I kind of felt like that again for this, and I mean, I kind of have been feeling that for a while, but I feel like with this particular drawing, I was just like, what am I doing? But I think I like it for the most part. I might study some art styles and try and have a more solid idea of what I want to do what I want to do from now on. But yeah, that happens all the time with my drawings, where it's a constant thing where I'm just like happy with how I render hair for a little while, and then I'm just like, I kind of want something else. I'm not really happy with this anymore. I want to just change it up, but I don't know what I want. So it's just a cycle that never ends, and now I'm back into it. But it's been a long while since I felt like that. So yeah. And also for these 2 drawings, I didn't plan to do this. I just made the eyes super shiny. Like, I just spent a long time rendering them and adding like a lot of depth and little sparkles in it, and I really like it. I want to continue doing it like this. Usually I don't spend that much time rendering the eyes, but I definitely want to from now on because I really like how it looks. And I keep seeing artists do this thing where they'll take like a light bluish, almost a tint of gray to the blue, and kind of shade the top of the eyes with that and blend it out or like airbrush it out. And I always love it. And I decided I wanted to try it out this time, and yeah, I really like it and I want to do it whenever I can. Sometimes I know for a fact that it won't always fit every single drawing, but overall I think it will suit a lot of my drawings, especially the OC ones. I already have some ideas for my next OCs that I want to do. For example, my OC Blood Moon. In case you didn't know, she has this condition type thing going on where if there's a bright red, she like becomes a totally different person and she becomes like murderous. So yeah, whenever I tell anybody like about that story, they kind of like they associate it with werewolves. So I'm like, what if I gave her a werewolf form? Because in Sonic Unleashed, Sonic has a werewolf form. I mean, I guess it's called a werehog, but yeah, what if I gave her like a werecat form because she's a cat girl? So yeah, I'm already getting ideas. I'm not sure how I exactly would do that because I've never drawn something like that, but I want to try. And I really hope to do like all of my OCs at some point. I really had a lot of fun drawing these because it's not only my OCs, like my best friends, my children, but Sonic, and the Sonic brain rot is really big. It keeps getting worse. And I have a lot of video ideas now, not really like single ideas, but like series ideas. They all usually end up being back to Sonic. I kind of wonder if I'm like not purposely doing this, but my content is all just gonna become kind of Sonic themed. Not intentional, but if that happens, I don't care. But yeah, so on to my next OC. This is my OC Kitty. So my OC Kitty, usually her eyes are covered by her really long bangs, and I really love that part of her design. I think it's really cute. But I tried a few times to do that with the Sonic character, and I could not figure out a way to make it look right. And I tried, and I just was like, this isn't gonna look right. I don't know if like maybe in the future I'll try again and it'll work out, but as of right now, it's just not gonna work. But eye reveal for Kitty. I don't think I've ever actually drawn her eyes. Like actually. I don't think I've ever drawn her eyes. Maybe I have, but yeah. It's always been like a thing, like a joke in my head that I've never told anybody this joke. It's not even a joke, I don't know what I'm saying, but like it's kind of just a funny thing in my head that like something crazy is underneath her bangs, but in reality it's not. But nobody's seen her eyes and it's a mystery, but I guess not anymore. I don't know. But anyway, her hair, rendering it always takes ages because there's so much of it, and it's not like one single color, it's split dyed, so I have to render it more. And I feel like with bluey type colors it takes longer because I just want to add so many different hues and stuff to it, and it just kind of keeps going, and I half love it, half exhausts me. I feel like my grammar isn't making sense, but it's whatever. It's 11. But yeah, that's about everything I have to say for this video. Not a whole ton, but I tried and make sure that I didn't ramble about the most random topics this time, because I tend to do that, and usually I just talk about things that have nothing to do with what I'm drawing. I'm trying not to do that as much because that doesn't really make sense for YouTube videos. So yeah. hopefully I'll be more about the process from now on. I'm really gonna try to do that, but there will probably be lots of rambles, which I'm fine with. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video, and yeah, bye bye.